Let's get into a sample in order to understand everything into practice. Some people believe that studying at university or college is the best route to a successful career, while others believe that it is better to get a job straight after school. Discuss both views. So remember being a judge in the court? So you are going to be like that. You are supposed to discuss both sides, but actually you are not going to talk about your own opinion because the topic has not demanded you to do so. So the model answer would be like this. Right after finishing high school, teenagers often wonder whether they ought to continue their education or get a job. While many people believe that keeping on studying at a college or university will be the best way to guarantee a successful career, others claim that working straight after school is a better option. So this is our introduction, and as you remember, it has different parts to address. The first thing that we did is addressing the general topic, so what the topic is about. And then we are talking about both sides of this discussion. So let's move on and talk about the first body paragraph, where we need to talk about one of the sides that we've already mentioned. Start working straight after graduation is beneficial for several reasons. So this is our topic sentence. This gives that kind of, hint to the reader that I'm going to talk about those benefits. Firstly, by working, young people will be able to start earning money as soon as possible. As a result, they will be mature enough and be able to live independently on their own income. Secondly, a person who decides to look for a job rather than pursuing higher education is likely to have a chance to obtain a lot of real experience and practical skills. These may lead them to progress more quickly in their chosen profession. So as you see, I've named some reasons and I just try to elaborate on them. So this is one of the parts that I was supposed to cover. One of the sides of the discussion. Let's move forward and talk about the next side that we are supposed to cover. On the other hand, some people argue that it is more beneficial for young people to continue their studies after high school. Firstly, a college education prepares students to meet academic qualifications, which most employers require nowadays. Consequently, university graduates usually have opportunities to earn higher salaries than those without qualifications. In addition, the job market is becoming increasingly competitive since hundreds of applicants often chase one position in an organization. Having a degree is an obvious advantage that university graduates have. In many countries, students who graduate with an engineering degree are highly paid and have an easy time getting a good job. So as you can see, we are talking and we are elaborating on the second side of the discussion with different kinds of examples, different kinds of explanation in order to support what exactly those people who agree on that are claiming. So of course, our last part would be the conclusion. In conclusion, it is true to say that both working straight after high school and continuing higher level studies each has their own unique advantages. So this is the conclusion. This is a very short one. Of course, the model answer wouldn't be the best one. It's a very, classic one. And now we are going to understand what exactly the examiner has to say about these. The task response, which is the first element that has to be covered when it comes to assessment. You wrote 270 words, which is long enough, aiming for 260 to 290 words to be safe. Less than 250 words will lose lots of marks because you haven't listened to the first rule of the instruction, which is about 250 words at least. Your first paragraph paraphrases the whole question. Your points are all relevant and well supported with examples and points. The next parameter that an examiner takes into consideration when it comes to examining your paper is coherence and cohesion. There is a clear overall progression in writing, and ideas are well organized. Paragraphs and sentences are very well constructed. Good topic sentences. You have used a range of lingers throughout the essay, something like although, however, on the one hand, on the other hand. The next one that has to be covered is about your lexical resource. It simply means the vocabulary and phrases that you are using in your essay. The range of vocabulary is very good, and there is flexibility in use. Good vocabulary guarantees successful career, for example, to live independently, pursuing higher education, to obtain a lot of real experience, progress rapidly, to meet academic qualifications. These are very nice examples that this candidate has tried to implement in their writing. So they are very good. Why? Because they are topic related. They are not about, something completely irrelevant. It is something that you have to put into thought because of the fact that relevancy is everything. The last item that an examiner would take into consideration is grammatical range and accuracy. So, which means that not only you're supposed to bring a wide variety of grammatical points and structures, but also they have to be correct if you're intended to get a high band score. You use a range of structures accurately, and there is a good range of structures. No errors detected, and that is huge. If you can write an essay without having any major problems, you're good to go. Okay guys, so as far as this session has taken a long time, I would like to just do it for the next type of the writing in the upcoming event. So please make sure that you are subscribing to the channel and smashing that like button, and we will continue our discussion with regards to different types of writing, because knowing these things will uplift your understanding of writing and actually your score in IELTS writing as well. Thank you and bye-bye.